give me a little light. I've been on a while. So I decided to jump on for a couple minutes, but editing some images up. Had like 140 images I gotta edit real fast. Well, 101 image I need to edit, and they need 140 images. So let me say it like that. But yeah, so I've been busy. I haven't been on, haven't posted a video in like I say almost a month. It's been a long, you know, been a long road last couple of months. I've been doing a lot of things outside the business, learning marketing, and it's a lot on the back end of things. But yeah, we'll be getting it did. Hope the air, because I got the air on. It's hot as hell out here, so I hope it ain't too loud. But somebody hit me up. They found me on Google. They actually came across my YouTube channel as well, and they in Texas. They was asking me about the printers and what's going on with their printer. They was telling me about they had ink was starting to clog only on the magenta, but the other colors was fine, and they found that kind of abnormal for them. And I asked them how long had it been printing. They said for 2 years, and they basically was telling me their story and how they make things and how they service the printer, and they never mentioned anything about humidity. So when I asked them about that, they didn't know anything about the humidity. I was like, wait, that's one important part of keeping your ink flowing correctly, not having anything drying up on you or have your ink running, dripping because humidity is off. So you got to keep that in mind when you're using these big, large printers and printing for large periods of time, and you're printing on 24-inch film. You want to know exactly what humidity is and how you can control it with humidifier, dehumidifier, both in one combination, and keep the print environment, regulated. And that's important. And I tell people it's important, print in the blind, as I call it, because you don't understand exactly what's going on if you have problems with the drippage, or if you have problems with the ink smearing across the actual transfer. So a lot of these things have something to do with the actual humidity as well. And if your printer has any type of plating gap that you can set, and that will have something to do with it depending what type of printer you're actually printing with. But just to keep in mind for anybody who's using these large format printers to keep your environment regulated, humidity. Mine's where I'm printing, I try to keep it around 35, 40. If it peaks up to 45, it's okay. But if it gets up to 50 and beyond, then you want to start trying to pull some humidity down, because it's going to start affecting your prints. The longer you print, the more it affects. That's why you see a lot of these Asian printers have a little bead on the side of it when they're printing. It keeps it wet, so they can know exactly its moisture, exactly how much ink is being laid down. If that doesn't look accordingly, then they got to run some type of nozzle check, some type of cleaning in between the prints. And when I print, I normally print at a size to where if I'm printing 5 to 6 feet, I'm going to run a nozzle check in between that, so I can know where my whites is at, where my colors is at, and I can know exactly how my nozzles and how my print head is functioning as I'm printing large game sheets. So you want to keep that in mind too, because we also got to look at how long you're going to be printing. It ain't going to just be for one day. You're going to be printing for days in, to weeks out, to months out. So you want to make sure that you know your humidity and keep that in check. And if you don't, you're going to start getting a lot of different issues with the print head, with banding, ink drippage, or it's going to start coming out too dry. You got to up the actual whites or the colors, and it's going to start compromising the colors of your image. So you don't want to start doing that. So regulate your print environment. Make sure that you got the print room at 35 to 40. If you don't, then you need to start keeping this in mind before you start doing cleanings. If you do cleanings in a room that's not controlled, then it's not going to kind of be pointless, because it's actually going to start having banding and affecting your prints if you don't have it regulated. So I just wanted to say that. But shout out to all the people that's watching. I see people jumped on. Let me see. Let me go back to this real quick. Let me see what's going on. King, shout out to King. King Jones, shout out to you. Let me see who else. Naeem, I hope I pronounce your name right. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jack too, from Canada. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys for joining. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. But like I was saying to you guys, I haven't put out a video almost in a month because I've been busy doing a lot of different other things consistent with the printing. Show you guys some of these images we got. We got some, when I mean some good quality images, we got some nice quality images. You guys check these out real fast. Smiley, we do F.O.M DTF. Yes, we do. You guys can see these right here. How they came out. I know I got a little glare, but let me back up a little bit so you can see how these images came out. So that's what we do. So anybody asking, you do UV? Yes, we do as well. We do it. We try to help people understand what's going on with this printing business, you know. So we had so many images you can see. It came out super nice, super dope. I got a couple images that I got for a local artist. So shout out to my boy D3 the Rockstar. He's out of Long Beach, California, and my boy been rapping for a very long time. Snoop Dogg, you know, he got a couple songs with Snoop, and he got an album out with Cocaine right now, and he hit me up and he wanted some of these images for his album. So some little stickers. You see, you guys can see this. This is back. Let's go in. But it's a cold little glare that's on here though. But see, these images came out super dope though. And we're gonna go ahead and put his little merch together for him because we have the YouTube channel. So trying to get, you know, his advertisement and everything up so we can, you know, get more rotation with the album and the marketing of the album. So like I said, we here to help. We've been manufacturing for a long time for celebrities, moms and pops businesses. We've been manufacturing for big companies too that need our help when they say, hey, the workload is coming in too much, we need to get these orders out. And here go our ICC profiles. Can you match these profiles and get these orders out for us? Yes, we can. We help you guys. So that's what we do. So that's why I tell people, if you need anything from just one simple t-shirt to just a transfer to put on the shirt, or you need multiple images, multiple images, reach out to F.O.M DTF. We cover anything from printer issues, so what type of printer I should start with, because I don't want to use this printer anymore, or I'm new to the DTF, I've seen your channel, or I'm new to the DTF, how can I get the best printer for my buck, and what you recommend? We help in all those different aspects that you possibly think of, from troubleshooting, either from setting up a print room so you have nothing in it. What do you think I need to have this room successful and have it a good controlled environment? We help you guys out in any aspect there is out there. So just keep in mind that this DTF business is growing very rapid. There's a lot of companies that's out here, and if you don't want to touch a printer, you don't have to. You can outsource. That's the best thing about it, because what I tell a lot of my customers, or a lot of people that's getting into it, who say, hey, I have a printer and I need some help, can you please show me, because this printer is clogging up, or somebody gave me this printer and was in this condition. I try to tell people, you have to do more research before you purchase a printer, because you don't want a printer that's not working. You want something that you can go in, go ahead and take care of, and say, hey, let me go ahead and convert this printer over. Now we running. Now it's print. So, you know, because I ran into a lot of people that got high expectations and they want to get into the DTF, and the printers that they're purchasing are printers that's having problems that somebody else don't want anymore, and you inherit somebody else's problem. So what I say to these people is this: please make sure that you get a nozzle check that you can see visual, that's done right now today with the date on it. Video call me or something so we can see a nozzle check. If I can look and see all these lines is working before I make this purchase, for the price that you want me to make, that you're telling me actually. It'll make everything go smooth. I talk to people who understand and people who barely get it and people who are like, hey, I figured it out. So every walk of life that I deal with, and it's a pleasure for you guys to reach out to me. I'm very thankful that you guys take the time to watch my channel or take the time to reach out to me to ask me these questions. I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. If anybody want to ask me a question while you on here, free for questions per minute, because I want to get back to my duty. I got these images to edit, and for everybody that's watching, and no matter where you at, I believe in everybody, especially if you're in the DTF business. We all are in this business, you know what I'm saying, because we like the craft, we like the artwork. If you're in the business just to think you're going to make money because the printing business is a money-making business, you got to make sure you hire somebody who's going to keep those machines printing and working right in a controlled environment. If you don't, you have to wear the hat, you have to be the printer, you have to be the technician, you have to be the customer service, you have to be all that in one. So keep that in mind. You guys are jumping on or getting into this DTF, because it's a lot of money you can make in DTF, but you can't break any of the rules. You know, printers to, you know, using embroidery machines, you have to know the do's and don'ts. If you don't, it's going to teach you. And sometimes some people are not ready to pay the price to learn, or it is what it is, like I say. But let me see who's going to, you know, reach out. We had a long day today. It's like 70, I want to say 78 outside. It's hot as heck. And that's, some people say that's not hot because some people be in 101, 105 and stuff, but that's hot to me. It's very, I got the AC on. And normally I don't have the AC on around this time. It be kind of cool and chill. And I'm drinking coffee too. That's my go-to. So yeah. So I have one person that's on. Where you viewing from? Let me know where you viewing from. Let me see if I can skip over you. Let me see how many people hit me up. At least we got some respectful people, because normally people be up here saying all type of crazy stuff that I don't even understand. So I really appreciate you guys for the ones that's tuning in, that's respectful. And you know, yeah, so we here to help people learn about this DTF. It's crazy. I like these stickers. Shout out to my boy Preston too. He out there in Idaho. You know, Idaho Bag Chaser. Shout out to my boy right there. So that came out pretty nice. I like this angle. I just found the little angle right there. Let me see if it'll work for this one. Oh, there we go. See how that looks? You can't see it like this. When I hold it down, you can kind of see that. Shout out to my boy DP, the Rockstar and Cocaine, man. Shout out to my boys. But yeah, so our main objective, don't mean to switch reels, but the main objective is to start printing for a lot of celebrities who have their own clothing lines, who got their own, you know, t-shirt businesses. They have a lot of designs that's, you know, people friendly, nice, vibrant colors, things and whatnot. So we trying to be on that side of things. I got more transfer. I got it is so many. I want to blow your guy's head off of these transfers. Let me see this real fast. So we got so many of them. I just want to try to, what you call, keep it kind of short. So I don't want to hit too many, but you guys can see how these images right here came out as well. These came out super dope. You guys can see. Let me see if I get that light up off here. Yeah, but those came out super dope. And that's one thing that we try to keep, you know, consistent is the colors. So we like the art, we like the customer to give us the nice, best artwork they can possibly give us. High resolution, 300. And when it's 300, I'm talking about the thing that's gonna come out looking so crispy. That looks super nice. And when they press it and wear this like on a white shirt, or you can wear it on whatever color shirt. I think put these on white shirts. I think it's gonna come out super nice, gonna pop out. And the back gonna have, not oily. You guys can see it's not all oily on the back, you know, and dripping. So you don't have no glycol. You know, you properly bake your images. That sweating that they call it on the back of the images, it's not sweating, it's actually glycol. It's oily resins that's left over from, you know, the transfers. Gotta bake a little longer. There's nothing wrong, like it's not nothing wrong with it, but you know, sometimes when we bake so many images, you know, it'll kind of some of them won't come out properly all the way fully cured. They be like probably like 95%. It's not gonna hurt anything, but at the same time, you know, it probably have that glycol little resin on the back, feel it. But other than that, it'll be okay. But anyway, so I'm gonna start doing videos this next month coming up. I think I am. I got a couple of videos I haven't dropped yet. Start marketing my business more, because I don't normally just do a lot of talking like I'm doing now, but now I'm gonna start just doing a lot of marketing, you know. So that's where it's at, you know, try to keep everything up and going. But until then, I'm about to get off here, and I'm gonna start putting my camera to use. See this right here? I got this nice little camera right here that's charging up right now. I'm gonna start putting my camera to use. So I'm gonna start this blog about my life. Do a lot of marketing, but at the same time, outside of me marketing products, I'm gonna just do my everyday life. Just every day, I'm gonna just go out and start blogging, talking about whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean? And put my life on YouTube like everybody else. But yeah, so we're gonna start taking advantage of this nice, lovely camera that I have right here. And until then, you guys support the channel. Reach out to me if you have any issues with the printer. That if you have 7890 P6000s converted, or if you have 7900, 9890, whatever thing, anything like that, having little issues with it, just reach out to me. Go watch some of my videos, comment on some old videos, and I know you guys are interacting, and I'll be willing to help you guys even more, because it make me more appreciative knowing that y'all watching these old videos to get that information that I got for you guys. So thank you guys for watching, and until then, peace, be out, gone.